Starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella and is here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those who've never ventured into my sector of the universe before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and for joining me. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click the subscribe button to join our tribe. For those who are returning and who are my loyal subscribers, thank you so much for being here and for rejoining me for another weekly. I thank you so much for your love and support. I do have one announcement. So if you guys sign up on my website at capellawellness.com, you'll get private access to my new mobile web app that I'm excited about, where you can book your personal readings, get free additional weekly readings to include mini love readings and spirit messages. You can keep in the loop with the latest info and join in on member forums to connect with me and your tribe, amongst other great features soon to come. It's free to sign up for this particular membership and only takes a few seconds. I can't wait to connect with you guys more on my new app. That being said, let's get into the reading. Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. Okay, so I'm just going to go with what my guides are telling me. I'm going to take that risk. Not that it really is a risk, but I'm listening to what my guides are saying because I don't want to get hung up on, what might ensue from this. Anyway, there's no excuses. There's no accidents. As you can see, this is what happened. I did your reading for 30 minutes and I realized that it was not recording. Okay. I could have sworn I hit record. I saw the ticker go, but apparently it stopped right after I started. It looks like I only got 2 seconds of it, okay? This was a very important reading. As you can see, I left everything, the cards on the altar, even the cards in the avoid position that fell over in the stand and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do, they did not want me to redo it. If you have a problem with that, that's okay. Just don't watch the rest of this. If you are really willing to trust enough, if you've been watching my readings, you know how I conduct these things. This is not a facade. I'm not trying to pull wool over your eyes. There's no point in me doing that. You know why? Because that would be negative karma, and I am not dealing with negative karma anymore. I've learned my lessons, okay? So if you're thinking that I just manipulated this, that's your thing. I will respect that, but I'm letting you know just to trust that I did put these cards here. They were already here. See, I said that wrong. This is everything that I pulled, okay? I won't be able to show you bottoms of the deck when I pulled, but I'm going to do my best. Anyway, I'm going to get the message out. I'm going to stop rambling, so I'm just going to go start here. These are your overall energies for what you needed to avoid. It was the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Cups right here. And now the sun's really going to put major glare on this. Anyway, it is what it is. I cannot get hung up on this. Things happen for a reason. So what I was saying in my half-hour reading was I was talking about there's third-party situations that you need to avoid. I was hearing superficial friends, people, maybe you need to walk away from partying too much for trying to escape with hanging out with friends too much. Not that you shouldn't be hanging out with friends. This is just about really focusing on your life's purpose. There's a lot of fire energy here in this reading. The bottom of the deck I will show you is your Knight of Swords. Spirit was saying that it's time for you to get moving, to get you on your spiritual path. It's time for you to get going, get on your horse and go, Capricorn. I kept hearing from Spirit that it's time to go now. Capricorn. It's time to follow your mission, go on your spiritual path. This guy's very ambitious, very committed. He blazes through things. The light side of this guy, he's very committed and focused on, he's intent on making this mission a success. Okay. He's also the Crusader of Healing, which is tied to Archangel Raphael. Maybe you guys have a mission about healing, who knows? But anyway, it's time for you to move quickly, Capricorn. And with the rapidity of this, they're saying now, it's time to go. Apparently you've been getting a lot of spiritual downloads, because I do have 8 of Wands here. They really need you to get in alignment with your path, with your spiritual purpose. There's too much going on in your life, and it does have to revolve around, again, take it how it resonates. There's a lot of messages coming in. It revolves on you walking away from like just partying too much, drinking too much maybe. This card could also be drinking. This is about you trying to find a better path and head towards your healing, right? This is also a card of healing and leveling up your well-being, being more harmonious, being more healthy, making sure that, you know, you find a community of like-minded spirits, kindred spirits, like-minded people. Again, the superficialness of your friends or people around, some people around you is not serving your purpose, and you're going through a lot of drama. The 5 of Wands is there. I'll pull that out in a little bit, and it came out twice. So they're calling for you. You need to walk away from third-party stuff that's no longer serving you, and you need to find a better community, because apparently, oh boy, the 5 of Wands, it clarified the 8 of Wands. There's so many Wands here, and I will say the bottom of the deck for the 5 of Wands was 8 of Wands again, and we also have what you need to avoid. Look, 5 of Wands showed up again, okay? So much fire energy, guys. There's too much chaos, too much action, too many things going on, like this card says. It's a great deal of activity. You may be very well be getting a lot of downloads from the universe to follow on your spiritual path, and some of you may not be listening to them. You're just getting too caught up in 3D world stuff, maybe. Take it how it resonates. It is a general reading. Again, because this is communication, but I'm getting with all these wands coming in, this is the divine communicating with you. Hey, Capricorn, get on your spiritual path. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time for you to move away from these lower vibrational energies. Move away from these friends who aren't supporting you, who no longer serve you, who are no longer in alignment with what it is that you really want to be doing in life. A lot of chaos and conflict, guys. Like, I don't know what's going on in Capricorn's world, but what I'm getting from this is a challenge you can resolve, and you're probably fighting yourself too. Some of you may be fighting yourself because you're not sure if you want to go on the spiritual path, if you want to leave these friends behind, you want to leave this old life behind, if you want to, you know, really focus on your well-being and yourself and getting better, attaining your higher self, being a lot more spiritual and calm, because this is chaotic, Capricorn. It really is. And do you really want to live your life like that? I don't think so. Nobody wants to be in this type of chaos, conflict, misunderstandings, and challenges and fighting people. If you're thinking that this path that you want to go on is a challenge for you, it's not a challenge. If you're being guided to do this, you won't be steered in the right direction. God will not lead you in the wrong direction. So don't beat yourself up. Don't fight yourself. Don't fight this. Apparently there's a lot of fighting here. If you're not dealing with drama and chaos in life with friends and things like that, siblings maybe, you need to really get going and start stop the inner conflict you have with this challenge that you think it's a challenge when it really isn't. Okay, we'll put that back there. The other cards fell over. Oh, you also had the Sun, the Emperor, the Leap of Faith, which is the Fool card, and the King of Cups in what you need to avoid. And what this is telling me is what I was saying in my other recording. This is you having an inner conflict with trusting your intuition. This guy trusts his intuition. He's the master of his emotions, his intuition. Maybe your emotions are all out of whack with this chaos that's going on in your life. If you're getting intuitive downloads and it's coming, Spirit is talking to you all over the place, like you're getting a lot of massive downloads, you're maybe not, You may be thinking that, you're not trusting in those messages. You are having a conflict with that because you're not sure if this is true for you or not. It's like there's a sense of lack of honesty here with what it is that you're receiving from the divine, something along those lines. And some of you may be reckless and stubborn, and a lot of your ego is kicking in here. Just like you're fighting your ego. You're, yeah, is that what it is? Something along the lines of Capricorn. Spirit's saying something along the lines of you guys are like fighting with your ego, something to that effect. They really want you to take control of your life here. There's so much chaos. There's things out of nowhere. It's not balanced. With all these wands here, especially two of Gabriel twice, two of Gabriel, 5 of wands twice, and then the 8 of wands did show up at the bottom of the deck for the 5 of wands here. I just don't have that because the page of wands is at the bottom of the deck now. And this is what was clarifying those cards. It's the 8 of swords and the Lover's card. This is you making a choice. They're making the right choices, but don't make choices out of fear. You're fearful of making this choice to head towards your spiritual path, to head towards your emotional healing, okay? For some of you, maybe this revolves around you're escaping and trying to hang out with friends or partying too much or drinking too much, and things are chaotic in your life because you're avoiding love. Maybe you're fearful of love. Maybe your heart was broken in the past. Maybe you just had a falling out with somebody and you don't want to go through that again. Your heart was broken and you're afraid to make that choice to choose love again. And maybe that's why your ego's kicking in and you're having the Emperor energy, Aries. There's a lot of fire here, guys. With Emperor, the Sun, 5 of Wands twice, 8 of Wands. It's a lot. And then the Knight of Swords, that's fast too. A lot of fast movement. Things are moving too rapidly for you guys. I said in my earlier recording, you guys are like in a tornado. Maybe you guys are in a tornado and you just don't know which direction to turn, but you are fearful and you guys gotta get out of that tornado and have that confidence and doubt. All this chaos and stuff, whatever it is that you're trying to not move past is an illusion, right? With the 8 of Swords. You have paralyzing fear. You feel like you're trapped. There's like all this mental monkey mindness going on here, and it's dealing with making the right choices in life. And look at her face. She's like, if you're getting these intuitive downloads, all these downloads from the divine, and you're looking at the divine like, wait a minute, really? Am I supposed to walk that path? Am I supposed to cross that bridge and go on my spiritual quest? Am I supposed to leave my old life behind of having lots of fun? And maybe sometimes, maybe some of you may like the drama. There's like this thing there, but what Spirit is saying is you have to let go of that. It's time to release that. You have to let go of this and start making the right choices for your own betterment, for your own purpose. There's a divine purpose here. This is you making the right choices to bring you peace, harmony, and balance. This is you being in alignment too with what you're being called to do. This is Gemini energy. Could be also scatterbrained or something. There's a lot of air here now. With the mind, you're thinking too much with the mind and not enough with your heart. You had to take off that blindfold and trust your intuition. Okay. And like I said, the Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. You have to follow your passions, and there's also like childlike energy. Some of you are making puerile decisions and not really being an adult here and making those right choices with the Lover's card. And these are the making choices in life that are for your own betterment. And if we don't make the choice that's for our highest good, then we'll just end up getting more of that into the divine until we start changing and start making the right choices. And then we start calling in the abundance and the things that are more fulfilling for us. Let's see, what else did we have? We also had, for your guidance, was apophyllite, increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. This is why I was saying you're getting a lot of messages from the divine. You're getting signs, you're getting synchronicities all over the place, and you want your life to change, but all this chaos, until you change it, things aren't going to change. Capricorn. So the divine's really trying to come in to help you. You just have to follow that path, and you have to listen and trust the intuitive hits, the messages you're getting from the divine, because it looks like you're getting them all over the place. And you're like, oh my God, why is all this all these things happening? And that's why they said it's time to go, Capricorn. Get on your horse and go before you have a tower moment, and the divine intervention really comes in and knocks you off that horse when they've been warning you and been telling you what to do. You have the support you need. So if you're fearful of crossing that bridge, of taking that spiritual path, of leaving your old life behind, your old friends, your old, your old ways, all this fun that you have to have, and it's not serving for your life's, not serving your life's purpose, it's not serving your highest good, you're gonna get support when you take that leap of faith. The leap of faith card is here. Spirit really, really comes rushing in to help you out. They will help you out. You just have to trust in that. And so, okay, this is what I'll do. So I ask people to ask a question, and then we pull cards. You haven't asked a question yet. I'm going to redo this, but this is what came out initially: peaceful resolution. Okay, there's a peaceful resolution to all this conflict and chaos going on in your life, but you have to make the right choice and head towards a different path. The bottom of the deck was look for a sign, right? Signs and synchronicities apparently are coming a lot in your life. So I'm going to redo this part, Capricorn. I want you to think of a question, any question at all. Meditate on that question while I shuffle in silence, and we will see what answers the angels have for you. I was wondering if the same thing was going to come out, but no. Whatever you guys asked, here's your answer. You're ready. You've done everything you need to do. There's no more that needs to be done. I'm hearing from Spirit, it's time to move away from the chaos. You're ready to embark on your spiritual journey. The bottom of the deck is romance. This could very well be, I was talking about you're afraid to make the choice in love. They're saying you're ready for it. It's time to head towards that path, towards that love that you want, making that choice. In love, right? Choosing love. Leaving the past behind. The fun, being single, hanging out, doing all these things, but you're afraid to make a choice in love again because of what happened in the past. What I'm getting from this is that you're ready for that, and it's time to leave the chaos behind. The old life behind, your single life behind, whatever this is for you. Take how it resonates. Okay. Trust the intuitive hits that you get from these angel answers cards, okay? Okay, Capricorn. My bad, but hopefully this helped. Please let me know in the comments if you have questions about anything or whatever it is, but that concludes your reading. Thank you so much for watching and for understanding. I greatly appreciate that. And for subscribing, if you haven't subscribed already, illuminating that thumbs up button, I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.